How to prepare millet pack little noodles in 5 minutes. Now that's what I made in 5 minutes. Looks delicious. Of course it says 100% vegetarian, but it's my choice that I've added egg. But I think it's definitely worth a try to give instead of doing regular wheat noodle. Very easy to make. It's all that you need is prepping for vegetables, and it actually cooks in 5 minutes if you have all the veggies ready instantly. You just have to boil the noodles, just prepare your veggies, sort them, and add the noodles, toss it with the masalas that is given, add the garnish, and voila. In a mall, in the mall. So since I've cut down on eating any starch and carbs, I wanted to give it a try for the millet pancake noodles. So it says it has 3 spice packet inside, 100% vegetarian, and made with natural spices, no MSG, and no preservatives. So trusting what they mentioned, I've also checked on the nutritional facts. So I wanted to give it a try, and what caught my attention was Millet Bank is run by women for women, supporting livelihoods of women farmers and micro entrepreneurs. Cook the noodles in water for 5 minutes, boiling water for 5 minutes, drain, and then saute it with your favorite veggies and mix the spices to it, and it is ready to be served. So let's open this packet. Some water here. Fire. Noodles. So this noodles basically said they're going to serve 2. So I'm making it for 2 people at home. So I'm going to add everything. I'm going to prepare for the veggies. So what am I adding for veggies, you ask? So I got some handful of baby corn and 1 onion and few black olives and button mushroom. I'm not going to use all of them though. Maybe like about 4 of the button mushrooms, the white mushrooms you call. So if you do not like mushrooms and you are allergic to mushrooms, you can totally avoid it. But I like mushrooms, so I'm just going to first clean them and boil them about 3 times. I know it is going to get rid of all the nutritional values, but I want them to be squeaky clean because mushrooms grow in the ground level and they're usually not very hygienic. So yeah, because I already have a big mushroom, so they're about 6 pieces. I'm just going to add another tiny one. That's it. So these are the mushrooms that I'm going to wash thoroughly and put them to boil. My noodles are almost ready here. So you can just check the texture of the noodles. Onions, baby corn. That's the baby corn. I also added few carrots, peas, and beans, so to make it more nutritious. Now I'm going to put them all to boil as well. Now I switched off the stove, but I let the noodles sit in the hot water because the temperature is still maintaining, so that whatever texture that the noodles haven't taken yet, this boiling water is enough for it to sit down. So I let them sit here for like another 2 minutes before I drain them out. And once you drain them out, you have to put them in normal water so that they don't start sticking. Mushrooms have almost come to boiling stage. This is level 1 of boiling. Like I mentioned earlier, I like color. Now I'm going to start draining them out and go for the second round of boiling. My Rolex is staring at me like, woman, when's the food going to be ready? Right, Rolex? Anyway, come to its perfect composition and they are ready to be drained out of the hot water. And what we can do is drain the hot water and wash them once in cool water. Now that I washed the noodles in the hot water, I've filled in cool water again to let the noodles sit. Well, my mushrooms have almost come to boiling phase again in the second round. So I'm waiting for it to leave the dirt so that I can wash them thoroughly and start preparing for the meal. He has decided to move from there to here. He's almost come to the kitchen entrance. I think he's getting very restless with the food, right, Rolex? So I've chopped the mushrooms, chopped onions, and finely minced garlic, and boiled baby corn, carrot, and beans. I'll put the pan on the stove. Now add 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to add very less oil because herbs to my oil here to give that herb, because we're making noodles and it has to be very flavorful. I've added garlic and herbs, butter. So I wait for the butter to melt and start releasing its flavor, and you start sauteing them. Let them until nice light golden brown. Don't overburn, but just light golden brown. You can add the chopped garlic. So I added the chopped garlic as well and started to saute them. The more you saute the onions and garlic in the butter and oil, the more flavorsome it gets. I actually can tell you already with the aroma, it is really nice. All the other veggies, mixing them well so that the flavor of onion, garlic, and the butter gets onto the veggies. Let the veggies sit. Now that the veggies have sat here for a while, I decided to add in 3 eggs to add some protein to my noodles. So 1, 2, to make it a little pretty and full of dish. And now I'll start scrambling them. Mix them well so that it becomes a scrambled egg portion. Now that the scrambled egg is ready, you can add a tablespoon of oil and start mixing well. Add the spices. It smells good. But this is mixed, it's time to add the noodle. Cold water, and I'm going to add here. Added the noodles. Now it's time to mix well. So this ladle won't help me mix. So I'm going to change the ladle. Now this is good to go, but I have one more topping to add. My favorite black olives. They just enhance the flavor. I did add a lot of olives because I love olives, and it's also serving quantity of 2 people, so both of us should have equal quantity. So that's olives again. I'm just going to give it another nice toss before Millet Bank Little Millet Noodles. Of course it says 100% vegetarian, but it's my choice that I've added egg. But I think it's definitely worth a try to give instead of doing regular wheat noodles. This is healthy, this is amazing, and very easy to make. It's all that you need is prepping for vegetables, and it actually cooks in 5 minutes if you have all the veggies ready instantly. You just have to boil the noodles, just prepare your veggies, sort them and add the noodles, toss it with the masalas that is given, add the garnish, and voila, you're good to go. Do check out, besides millets,